Okay, I need to catch my breath after those 2 episodes. Find my center. In case you missed the last 7 after shows, I am Mina, your host, and this is the Awakening Tales After Show. And welcome to the Awakening Tales After Show. Today, I'm with the cast and crew of Awakening Tales, episodes 7 and 8, Collision, part 1 and 2. And let me introduce you, shall we? To the right of me, we have Roy Lewis Garden.
Hello.
We have Josh Moody in the hat. We have Leah M. Rivera, Tracy Rose, Laura Houston, Shanice Jordan, Ashley Toth, David McMahon, Ed Harrison.
What was your name again?
I'm such a non-factor. He just said, bye, Felicia. Ed Harrison, not Harrelson, Harrison. Kelly Mayer, Cindy Long, and behind me is Kelly D. Weaver. So, oh my God, if you have not seen the last 6 episodes, you need to watch it because the Awakening Tales premiere is coming July 17th. This man is absolutely crazy with his retribution of vengeance. I want to know, once again, what his twisted muses are thinking because I swear he's psychic. This is like the 2nd episode that he writes something, films it, and it ends up in the news somewhere because somebody did the same thing. Where are you getting your information from? Do you have a direct line to Jesus?
Maybe he's my muse. I don't know.
Maybe. You never know. Stranger things have happened.
I know, it's crazy.
Stranger things have happened. We do have a newbie here. We have Ashley Toth. This is her first acting job in film. And I think this is your first stunt job?
Yeah.
Wow, this is her first stunt job too, and she was pretty bad booty on screen. So how was that?
It was awesome. I had a little bit of experience with stage combat. Sorry, I'm a little sick. I took a class with her with stage combat, and I learned like unarmed and armed type of combat, and it was just really cool. Even though I was getting beat up, it was really cool.
Nice. So how do you feel seeing yourself on the screen?
It was cool. It's a new experience, so it was really exciting.
Awesome. Is this something you want to continue doing?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Everybody, let's give her a round of applause. I want to go ahead and talk to Laura Houston. If you've been keeping up, you know she's been in a couple of episodes, Little Miss Badass herself. Laura, how is this different from all the other episodes you've done?
There was a lot more combat.
A lot more combat.
It was fun because I like being able to fight, so this was just a great experience. I really liked, being able to kick some butt and get my butt kicked a little bit. It was fun.
Awesome. Laura, you can also find in the Awakening Tales movie that's coming out once again, July 17th. Look on Facebook for those tickets. Ugh, this trifling guy over here, Josh Moody. Scandalous. Yes. So, Josh.
Yes.
How was your death scene? How was that?
I kinda knew it was coming. Because honestly, after the 3rd episode, I didn't think I was gonna be used again. But then Kelly said, "Hey, you're gonna be in another episode." So I was like, "Okay." And I was like, "Yep."
Are you as scandalous in real life? Tell the truth. People are watching.
Oh yes.
There you go, ladies. Roy.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, the doctor.
What is up with you? You should have locked that man up before you left, or smacked him, or something. Cause it was
I tried. I really did try, but got to follow the rules of the Hippocratic oath that us doctors are under, and the child comes first, their protection, and then we'll take care of the guy. And as you well know, he did get taken care of by this guy.
Yeah, by William. Another scandalous. Turns out Angel. That's all right. I like this Angel. I need to call on the bringer of vengeance for a couple of people. Some baby daddies out there as well.
Talk about scandalous.
Right?
That's right.
Those are some bye Felicias. The struggle is real. So So, how was it on the set with Kelly D. Weaver?
It was fantastic. I have been begging to work with this guy, and he finally
Awesome.
got a part for me to get worked into. So fantastic.
Awesome.
Enjoyed working with him, and hope I can work with him again.
Awesome. I'm sure. You know, he takes bribes. Oh, we call it donations. Sorry.
Hashtag independent filmmaking.
Exactly. If you pay me money, you get a role. What's getting hot in here?
I have some bottled water if you need.
No, it's only hot here because we got all these sexy ladies in this room.
That's right. You know you're trifling, so ain't none of these things.
Ain't nothing but the truth. Ain't nothing but the truth.
Ain't nobody want to touch all that. So, Tracy Rose,
Yes.
tell me your experience.
Well, it was my first pleasure, of course. It was bizarre because, of course, I didn't know any of the plot line. I just knew my piece, so I was like, "Yay! I get to be in my first fight scene!" And then I find out later that I get blown up.
Welcome to Kelly's world. So, what was one of your most favorite moments on the set?
Kicking her ass.
Then fight didn't work.
But then we hugged after, so it was great fun.
That's good.
I love you.
No, she don't.
She got hers in the end.
Yeah.
Right?
Whoa!
Sure did.
Here we go.
It's getting hot again in here. I don't know what to do. So, Shanice, my
Mina.
darling
Mina,
Shanice.
stop it, dear.
Shanice and I have come passing each other time and time again in the entertainment industry. Darling,
Sweetheart,
you did so well in the fighting scene.
Stop.
Oh, piss posh. While we sit over tea, tell me, how did you prepare?
Well, darling, how I prepared was by learning some really awesome stage combat through my buddy over here, Kelly, and his team of stunt guys, if you will, over at Genesis, if you guys remember those guys.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was my first fighting scene, actually. It was my first stage combat experience.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, feeling pretty good about that.
Nice.
I'm like, hey, I'm one step in the right direction.
Nice. So do you want to do more of that kind of
Oh, you know it. You know I'm ready for some booty kicking. Yeah, girl.
She's ready for some booty kicking, slap fighting, hair pulling.
Bring it on, bitches.
Right? Bring it, Shanice. I'm ready. The heat is back. You, my darling, I'm sorry, let me tell you. You may not like what I have to say, but you look so beautiful on screen. Honestly, the whole time, see, I caught you there, right? The whole time I was watching you, I just kept thinking how beautiful you looked. I really couldn't pay attention to your acting. Really.
Words were coming out of my mouth.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. You know, I like to see plus size women. No offense to all my beautiful thin women, but I like to see plus size women out there and stuff. And when they look good, you know, not that you're a plus size woman actress and then you look like a frump. You know what I mean? Because that's the way they want to picture us all the time, like frumpy, doofy looking, nerdy, you know, whatever, eat bonbons all the time, you know. And I just like your look on the screen. You looked fabulous to me. You looked professional. I really, really enjoyed that. Just wanted you to know that.
I mean, I had to be hot because I was like playing his love interest.
Yeah.
When he cast me, he was like, just make sure you're hot.
Now you know that William dabbles in all forms. There's no discrimination there. Yeah. Since you're his lover, after all. So let's tell the audience about your experience.
Yeah, I mean, I've worked with Kelly before. I'm lucky to say that. But I had a lot of fun this time because I got to be this really cool character who was, you know, she was like strong and kind of sassy, and I got to have a couple witty comments
comments and comebacks, but I think like my character still was able to have like a deeper like under layer, I guess. Like there was like an underlayer of things that were actually happening that were important. And so it was really fun, and I actually really love this character.
Cool.
Yeah.
What was one of your most favorite moments on set?
I mean, like everybody else said, the fight was really fun. I think it was just like I was actually sick during that, but it was like a very fun experience.
Nice, you couldn't see.
Yeah, good. I was actually like, oh, I feel like I'm coming down.
It's okay, because it looks like, oh man, I just got my ass kicked.
It was a little bit of method put in there. But yeah, it was definitely, that was really fun. But definitely just the scenes that I got to share with Kelly, as William, those scenes were really fun because, I felt like I got to explore a little bit more of what was going on with Sophia.
Nice, very nice.
I really liked when you announced that you were his lover. Like, what? I'm his lover.
What now? I'm the queen, bitch, people.
What you gonna do about it?
Yeah. That was awesome. I mean, if you could have seen the audience reaction when we were watching it, we were like, the So that was awesome. And we have the wonderful David McMahon over there.
Was I beautiful as well?
Yes.
I thought you were looking at me when you were talking.
You were like so fashionista
Thank you.
as an angel. He was like, I am Mr. Cool and you're gonna die because I am the supreme Bartholomew.
Just misunderstood. That's all.
Just misunderstood. And I liked how you try to backtrack in the end there after he was like exploding people. You're like, no, wait, can we talk? He was like, denied.
That's right.
So how did you go about preparing for your character?
It was just so nice to finally play someone evil. I'm always the dad or the good guy. So Kelly gave me a chance to be mean, and I loved it. And to be mean from the sidelines, so I didn't have to fight.
That's what
That was the best.
I just watch.
Yeah.
I am too handsome. Don't touch the face.
So it was easy to prepare. I'm just naturally a mean person. So.
Obviously.
Just kidding.
You know what's cool about it is that, I can't see why they always pick you as a dad and everything. But after seeing you in the Awakening Tales, now it's like,
A whole nother
That's right.
side.
yes.
Watch out.
And you don't fight there neither. Mastermind. What was one of your most funniest moments on set?
Oh God, it all happened so fast. It was like the quickest couple of days, but now I loved watching these guys fight. Though that was not that it was funny, but it was really enjoyable. That was
Awesome. Did anybody like accidentally get knocked for real?
I don't think so. I didn't see any real injuries unless I turned my back or something. But
You were too busy trying to talk crap with him.
shoot the breeze. It looked very real, so I wouldn't be surprised if someone did. And oh my God,
Sydney!
I'd be afraid of this woman now.
You ain't like, there's a reason why I haven't gotten to her yet, because, whoa, mama over here, I need to take something off, because God bless. Mama over here. Let me tell you, I love Cindy. I love me some Cindy Long. But after seeing that, do not mess with some Cindy Long. Ed Harrison, if you've been keeping up with Kelly's projects, he has been seen before.
Yeah, I think everybody portrayed their roles very well. I was really happy to be part of this cast. I think Kelly does have a lot of really good stuff. I'm just only kidding.
There isn't anybody in the industry who can say that he has bad writing. He's a great writer. I mean, like I said, he has some twisted muses. That's for dang sure.
I'd love to find out who does the skeleton head up there, or those different, what do you call it, posters and stuff that you come up with.
That's me.
Really, it's good.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, if you, and for the audience too, if you watch Kelly's work starting when he started 5 years ago, and watch his things if you're able to, because some things are just on DVD. You could see his progression. I mean, there were times where in the first one, you guys don't see it, but I'm going, because I've been with Kelly for a while, and some of us have been with Kelly for a while, and we go, dang, Kelly, you've grown, or dang, that was good, man, when you learned that, you know, because he's just progressed, and like all of us in our acting, he's progressed in his editing. So I just can't wait to see more of what you have, what you got going, especially the Awakening Tales premiere plug-in. Okay. July 17th, just saying. Kelly Mayer, my darling, you need some beer on set or something.
I know, they just didn't offer that.
I'm saying, what is your issue with Jaden?
I obviously don't like her. I think that came across really well. Yeah, I just, character, they just kind of butted heads, and yeah, because I think maybe Kimberly kind of had a crush on William, and she didn't like Jaden, so she was like looking out for William's best interest, and she didn't think that
Jaden was good enough.
Yeah.
Then the lover came around. What was that about? I'm saying, I really think William was tapping into both wells. Just saying.
Whoa! That's a good pen, girl.
Fire to fire.
Wow.
Both wells, he was gulping.
And the pen ain't dry.
So Kelly, you know, your character, you know, there might be a third well he needs to quench his thirst in, so there's a chance. So what were one of your funniest moments on set?
Obviously just hanging out with everybody. Like I became friends with Cindy over here, and yeah, I mean being on set with Kelly is just so much fun because it's like there's a community of actors and you all become friends, and it's just it's really a great place to be. I've worked with Kelly for, oh gosh, going back to like when he first started out, and I remember at that audition thinking, because I read for like various roles, and I was like, man, if I don't get any of these roles, I'm just like really stuck as an actress. But I was cast, and so I was like, okay, good. So,
So now you know you don't suck.
You guys wanted to work with me, subsequent times. I'm like, okay. But yeah, I mean, it's been a pleasure working, with Kelly and seeing the progression, and yeah, I'll always, hit me up, man. Just roll for me. I'm there.
Friends forever. But really, that's what we always get. Yeah, right. Just don't get mad.
That's right.
Don't get mad. But that's what we get time and time again. If you haven't been keeping up with the episodes, that's what all the cast members say. Wonderful working with Kelly. Great working with Kelly. He really is a great person to start with. I mean, I hate souping his head up because it's big enough as it is now. But he really is somebody good to work with, and he's so patient. On the other hand, when he has his AD on set, see, good cop, bad cop. I'm the bad cop.
Obviously.
So that's why everybody loves working with Kelly. Me, on the other hand.
Don't mess with me, girl.
No, don't mess with me. The little explosion is worse. My beautiful, beautiful Cindy Long. Just really keep up with Cindy Long. Keep up with all these actors. I said their name. I ain't going to say it again. Just rewind. IMDb if they have it. Facebook. Google is your friend. Look them up. But Cindy Long is actually a Native American actress. I just want to throw it out there. Because everyone thinks she's Puerto Rican or Mexican. And I'm part Cherokee. So I want to throw that out there, that my Native American sister over here. Now that was, Cindy, I've seen you in a few roles. You filmed with me just recently. I've never seen that side of you. What the?
Well, it was an opportunity to do something that I didn't know if I would get a chance to do.
Yeah, but I mean, the fight scene itself, I mean, you had some, I mean, I know everybody trains. Everybody's trained for the fight scene. I know that. But there was just, I couldn't help seeing some precision movements. Like when you went like this, it was kind of like a crouching tiger kind of move. Do you have any training whatsoever?
Just at home.
I need a drink or a cigarette, something. Or both. Yeah. Just at home. Wow, that was really good. I thought maybe you had some kind of training because you were like,
That was really good. Very good.
a dookie.
No training actually. Never had any martial arts training or anything.
Wow. Do you see yourself doing more of those kind of roles?
Oh, I'd love to.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Everyone sees me as a nurse or a mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why when I saw you walking down like Billy Badass, I was like, look at Sydney. I was like trying to be tough. And then she said, Felicia, let me show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. And you just whooped some tail. That was awesome.
Very good. Yeah.
Good job. So, I hate using the word how you prepare to do a role like that, but because I asked that question like 3 times, but really, because it's you. You're so nice and bubbly all the time. How did you become this vicious tigress that we saw on screen?
Kelly asked me.
There you go.
Kelly asked her. See? Professional. Just saying. How's your experience working with Kelly?
Oh, it's awesome. I had such a great time that day.
Awesome.
He knows I've been bugging him.
Yeah.
When can I work with you again? We can work forward working with you
We all
again.
do.
We all do that. Yeah.
I'll be like, I know you wrote me a role in this script, right?
Like various texts, like in the middle of the night, we're all on Green Room Orlando. Hey, so what's up with this new flick?
Yes, and when are we filming? That's awesome. What projects do you have in the works right now?
Well, I just finished filming a short film called The Snack with Mina. And I have a feature film coming up called Candles. that'll be
Nice.
in, as well as a couple of other shorts, The Bench and The Malevolent Dolls.
Nice. I want to be like you when I grow up.
And another one called Illusions.
Cool. Very cool. Does anybody else have any projects that are going on? Yeah. What project you have going on?
I've got one called Green from the Grave, which is a zombie flick.
Nice.
And that, and I just booked a national commercial, which I'll be shooting in a couple of weeks.
Go, Roy Lewis, started. Go. And you?
I'm doing a film. It's a feature film called The Dreamcatcher's Ranch. It's about a horse rescue.
Nice.
Very sweet story. I don't get to kick anybody's ass.
Well,
But
sorry.
it's a very heartwarming story.
Who else? Did somebody else say they have to?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't care about Josh.
I'm going to be filming a feature film this July, so this coming month,
Nice.
called Treasure with Chris Williamson.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, you know Chris. Okay, yeah. And it's about two best friends. Well, it's mostly about a girl kind of transitioning out of like a troubled adolescence, without a mother, just her and her dad, and then moving towards like a better future. She kind of gets her stuff together, and she brings, she uplifts all the people around her. So awesome. I play her best friend. Like she kind of turns me around. She turns her dad around, and it's also about like kind of about geocaching, if you will, if you guys know what that is. Yeah, so that's like gonna be, the
Cool.
it thing. So yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Very cool. And I guess we have to ask.
Aw, Jeff.
Yes. Scandalous.
Thank you.
Josh, aka Wondy Tompkins.
he wishes I was the next Ham.
What?
Screw him. But anyways, I'm doing a film called Game On with this badass right here. And I'm also doing an untitled Casey K project for Netflix over the summer.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yes, I heard of that. Very good. Nice. Thank you for letting me know, because now I won't watch it.
I'll remember this.
Yes. Now, all right, to the big guy, the big cheese.
We were just wondering if you guys were married.
No.
you fight like an old married couple.
Oh, no. He wishes he was married to me.
I'm sorry. My girlfriend has already taken your place.
What's your girlfriend got to do? Bet you wish your girlfriend was hot for me.
Don't worry, she already is.
Okay.
Anyway.
Sorry, audience. We had to get back on track here. We had a commercial break. So Kelly, how does it feel now seeing it all come to an end?
It's a little bittersweet. Kind of great, kind of not just hitting that render button for the last time, knowing that that's it. That there's no more. But got the feature film coming out, which is pretty exciting. So I'm really happy about that, and that's got a lot of action and a lot of more retributions and.
Nice.
Genesis stunt team, which is led by, I should say, Anthony Giovanni Elias. Getting to work with him, bringing his team in to do all the stunts, but also not only do the stunts, but also to train all the actors.
Nice.
They're
do all the
so
fight
patient
scenes.
too. Like
Yeah,
amazing.
they are very patient with you. They will ask, okay, like, what do you know? What can you do? Okay, let's get you to where we need you to be, and they're phenomenal. They are phenomenal.
Nice. And did somebody else help you with the stunts in The Awakening Tales?
Oh, my man, Max Ortiz Jr., that guy. I've worked with him on a lot of other series before. He worked with me on another web series I did, Hunter's Moon. He also worked with me, the feature film Hunter Circle, helped me get some of the fights in there. But this last one you guys watched, that was him. And he was awesome. He was awesome that day. He came in, I told him what all we needed, and he's just like, okay. So they broke everyone off into groups and started choreographing a lot. And also Christopher too, also, who played Rogel. He worked with Cindy.
Nice.
That's where their fight was just like, wow. So he stepped in and helped out also. So
nice. I'm telling you, she had that crouching tiger.
Yeah. The thing with Cindy is when Cindy could be the house that you saw as a coalition house, that was her house. Beautiful house. Everything's just beautiful. And when we left that day, she said hey, you'd like to come out as an extra, maybe be like an angel or reaper or something. I'm like, yeah, cool, that'd be cool. So then she comes out, and the guy who originally was supposed to be Ezekiel, pretty much something came up with him. So it's just so Cindy,
Nice.
how do you feel about being Ezekiel? And she's like, okay, cool. So let me read some lines. Oh, wait. You also have a fight scene too, so you gotta learn some fights too. She's like, oh, okay, and so she was a beast, as you said. She was a beast.
So she learned everything that day.
Yeah,
before
she learned
filming.
everything that day. And I'm behind the camera filming, just got this big grin on my face. I'm just watching, and I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. I almost made a comment, but that might sound offensive, so I'm not going to make it.
Yes.
I'm glad I thought it before speaking it.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. How is it working with both different stunt coordinators? How is Anthony different from Max and vice versa?
They're not really that different because they're both very patient.
Oh, nice.
Which helps me be patient. So I don't have to worry about stressing it. Saying oh man, I hope the fights are looking good. I hope they're getting it down. I hope it's gonna look good on camera. They're so patient with everyone, and they keep working. And say, okay, we're good. I got them where we need to go. So they're both very good coordinators to work with.
Very nice. So season 2.
Please.
It It all depends
on what happens in the movie.
It depends. Well, not just the movie. Also depends
Okay.
with the producer. Also, because I don't want to stress her out. Because I film all the time.
Well, yeah, but you know, I mean, I'm not saying film it this year,
Yeah.
you know, but like maybe in 2015.
I mean-
Just saying, you know.
Possibly.
Season 2.
It's not like I haven't already planned it out. So, you know, it's not like I already have. Yeah.
I already know who's going to be there. Who's donating again? Who's donating?
You know, it's not like it's not already written down and on script and ready to be sent out to people, but you know, it really depends on how well we do with the feature film, which I think we'll do fine with because we did some awesome stuff with that. And also, so far with the episodes that we've posted so far, it's been really getting a really good buzz, which I like.
Nice.
And we're up to the numbers we're at on the fan page without really even showing anything really.
Nice.
So that's awesome. So we're starting to get more new fans liking
Awesome.
it. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Aside from the audience, cast, even if you're not in the feature film, I really would encourage you to buy a ticket, go to the premiere, walk the red carpet. I mean, you were in The Awakening Tales.
Yeah.
So you explain what the heck's going on in the feature films.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely go see it.
Yep.
There's a lot of cool retribution.
Yeah.
You get to see me in it.
Yeah.
See her in
Yes.
it. Like Lauren over there, you get to see her in it.
Mhm.
My lover, get to see her in it.
She's just, I'm starting not to like her. Just saying.
Yeah.
I will learn the exploding technique. Don't you worry.
So yeah, so you get to see all that stuff in there, and it's gonna be pretty exciting. I'm really excited for that. Hyped.
That's awesome. I know this was an extra long Awakening Tales, but we have no preview to show you because it's the end, guys.
That's it. Oh yeah.
Tear. So I just want to thank the cast.
One other thing, also, I'd like to put in there. This is not anything to do with Awakening, but the next project that I'm working on, the Night Shift.
Yeah.
Plug that in there.
Yes, plug in.
Her. I'm working with Ashley down there, who's eyeballing me for some reason. You got Lauren.
Again.
I'm working with David over there.
Nice.
Working with Cindy. She doesn't know that yet, but now she does.
She anteed up.
Yeah. So I'm working with all of them. We got a short film we're going to be working on at the end of this month, and hopefully get out to you guys to see that. And then we're going to work on the feature, which there's a lot of roles. Wink, wink, if anybody wants to work with me.
Again, he takes bribes, donations.
Yeah. So I plug that. So I plug it real quick, and here's the little thing right here that everyone's looking at me weird now, but it will pop up when you see it. Here's the link right here, and definitely like it, and be ready for it.
For sure, be ready. Because I play a role I have never played before.
Yes.
Yay! And so does a bunch of other people who play a role that they've never played before. So that's pretty neat.
Yes, been exciting. Can't wait.
So now we've come to the end, I think.
Yeah.
Right? We're at the end?
I don't think there's anything else.
Nothing else? Nothing else?
Anyone?
No more? Plugins?
Lauren?
Plugins?
Ashley?
Plugins? Anybody want to share anything with the audience before we say goodbye?
Just a question for you.
Yes.
Are you ever going to be doing that syndicate?
Amen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably be a no. That'd probably be a no on the syndicate.
It's not time yet.
Not yet.
It's not time yet.
When I get to James Cameron or Steven Spielberg's level, then yeah. Or Michael Bay, yeah, but not yet.
Plug in! For all you people out there who want to donate, help him get to Michael Bay status.
Please.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Check it out. Movies cost money. I know it's surprising, but it does. It costs money. We may get actors who volunteer. We may get actors who don't volunteer, but it still costs money. There's craft services. There's props and all kinds of things you need. All those little cute little nurse costumes and those crosses that all cost money. So if you'd like to donate to Terminal 52 Films, our number is, no, let me stop.
And we're not too proud of it.
That's right. Just look him up on Facebook, Terminal 52 Films. Donate. If you like this project, you want to see more, donate. We don't have a little puppy dog that's going to cry for you. Or oh, we got lonely little actors. Everybody get the audience's half face.
Insert Sarah McLaughlin.
Panning and shouting.
In the arms of an angel. Fly away from here.
It's the last episode. We have to have fun, y'all. So if you made it to the end, I just want to thank the cast and crew again of The Collision Part 1 and 2, Episodes 7 and 8. This is the final episode of the After Show, but I'm going to see you on the red carpet. We
Yes.
have Kelly D. Weaver. We have Roy Lewis Garden. We have Josh Moody, Tracy Rose, Leia M. Rivera, Law Houston, Ashley Toth, Shanice Jordan, David McMahon, Ed Harrison, Kelly Mayer, and Sydney Long. I'm your host, Mina, and this is a bittersweet goodbye.
Deuces!
Remember, let's get it. So I heard you had a big bus last night.
Yeah, you could say that. But I couldn't have done it without my team.
No guns.
Come on! No, I don't think so, big boy.
I just wanted to tell you personally what a great job you did on the D'Antoni case.
Thank you, sir.
And also that you're getting promoted to detective.
Linda, I heard you're working on a big case yourself.
The Awakening, it's a website. On the site, you see a person in a room. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Where am I? Fuck? How did I get here? And then you hear a man speak, we don't know where he's at. And then you see a victim bound to a chair. And then that person takes a blunt instrument and kills the victim.
Who's pathetic now, huh? Who's pathetic now, motherfucker?
Tell me you got some good news, David.
Sorry, Terry, but I don't.
Jesus. We have bodies piling up.
I finished my report. I don't feel there's any need to say exactly the circumstances in which they died, Detective.
Samantha, please tell me you found out where that is.
I'm searching every known warehouse in the city. I got nothing.
Mijo, how's work?
Stressful.
Why is that?
You already know who's got her. Who has her? The bringer of vengeance. The key to your salvation.
Your eyes will be open to a brand new world.
Don't insult us like that. We're something so much more.
William! That'd be me.